Hello everybody, welcome to Hollywood Bets on this Wednesday. Hollywood Bets Greybull. Wednesday, 8 races on the poly, some nice ones running. First half of the card looks reasonably good. The second half does become a little tough. Gary John's on the line for KwaZulu-Natal Racing to give us an idea as to what he's found. And hopefully we get some good news and play well today. Already the end of the month. It's already Allied Steel Road Charity Mile this weekend. It's already the Betway Summer Cup that's just a few weeks away now, the richest race in Africa, and some exciting times that we look forward to. All right, this was one path. Betway have got it 4-10 to win. Does look very hard to beat going over the 1,600 metres. Gary John, looks like this is going to take a power of beating.
Definitely, Clyde. I have to agree with you on this. It's in a very weak field today, and its form lines are way stronger than this bunch. Just going back to its last run to Lady of Distinction, I know Mace Roberts rates this horse, and these horses pulled 5 lengths clear of the third horse this day. So I don't see any question mark with one path. Obviously, my clear danger will be Nautical Landing. I think this will run second or third. And my third choice will be Madame Pompadour for trifectas and back ends of quartets. So in that order, I see it 6, 7, and 2. It wouldn't surprise me to see them run it like that.
Okay, a straightforward bipot. Banker 6, Banker 3, Banker 1, Banker 8. Then 2, 3, 8, and then 4 and 6. All right, second race on the card. Let's get into the action. This is a handicap, and it's at the 68 level. It's run over 1,400 metres. Let's take a look at what the latest is from the market with regards to Betway on race 2, and they've got La Ultimo priced up as the 16-10 favourite. Second choice 7, Stevie G's at 5-2, and number 4, Isikwishi is at 7-2. Now, I've got comments courtesy of Hollywood Bets. So let's take a quick look at what they're commenting here in this particular race. Isikwishi, they say, won a good race over this course and distance last time. He's having his first run out of the maidens, which is never an easy task. The guy is fit and well, and they're looking and hoping for a competitive effort. All right, Gary John, let's bring you in and talk about this particular event. Where La Ultimo is the 16-10 favourite, and I have to say, hurt me last time you saw the treble. And then someone said, but hold on, the horse doesn't see out 1,600 metres. It's a 1,400 metre horse.
Clyde, I remember that race. I also had my money on that, and I saw your treble. You were very stiff. Today, I think this horse will get it right. It will find the winner's enclosure. Its last run, I actually feel it ran a crack over the 1,600. It was up against a lot stronger than this bunch. Yes, it has taken on some of these horses, but it's beaten it. Now, obviously, we saw it moved up that day. The drop down to the 1,400 is going to be absolutely perfect. A battle to find the danger here. And just speak on Isikwishi, it was my question mark horse in the race. But when I go to that form line, nothing out of there has really performed. It did win well, don't get me wrong, but I think La Ultimo will get it right today. I'm gonna back this horse today, definitely, and I'm banking him up PA and bar pots. Let's start Rachel home.
Okay, well, it was 18-10 last evening or last night. It's 16-10 now. This is Gary John's PA. Banker 3, Banker 1, Banker 8. And as we indicated, the second half of the card gets a bit tricky. 2, 3, 8 in leg 4, by 4 and 6, by 4, 5, 6 and 8, by 1, 4, 6 at the back. Right, back with us now. Let's move on to race 3. Pick 6 time, ladies and gents. Let's get our pick 6s on. This is a 90 handicap, and it's over 1,400 metres. Interesting in the race, Betway have got Strathclyde favourite at 16-10. Second choice in the market is number 3, Officer in Command at 9-2. And Iraundi Butu, just a quick comment from Alison Wright, is it? Just want to get an update what she says about this particular horse. Says jumps from barrier draw 7. This fella is fit and well heading into the race, has lost a bit of its form, but enjoys racing over this course and distance and can improve to finish in the money. I want to also ask you, Gary John, while Strathclyde, I think, tries the Polly for the first time, it'll be interesting to see how he copes with the Polly. It's a lovely horse. That Officer in Command drops into a 1,400 now, which may well be to its liking.
Clyde, over here, I have to disagree. I think this horse needs a little bit further than the 1,400. So I never really saw it as a danger in my eyes. And also knowing Madison Valley did beat it last time. If you go to Strathclyde's last run at Cape Eagle and Madison Valley were both in there. I know it was a 1500, what was too short for those horses, but it did beat it comfortably. Like Strathclyde, there's one question mark with the poly, but this will show so much speed. I don't see it being a problem, the poly track. And when I see where the pace is going to come from this in this race, it's going to come from Strathclyde. I really think it's going to be a couple lengths ahead turning for home, and it will just have to hold on. I saw the possible dangers if you look past Strathclyde, maybe William Rufus, Spelling Bee, and Parminion. But all three of these horses, Strathclyde has beaten them on the turf. So I bank at Strathclyde in my pick six and all my bets once again. I think Rachel could ride the double, the second and the third. I'm very strong in the camp of Strathclyde if it takes to the poly.
Okay, thank you for that, Gary John. And beautifully drawn, Strathclyde. The last time he was at Greyville, he was drawn 12 out of 12 and won from that gate by showing speed. So beautifully drawn. Banker 1, Banker 8. Buy those horses that are on the screen at the moment. This perm will cost you 147 Rand for 10%. You can spend whatever you like. Let's, whatever we do, get the pick six on. Okay, welcome back. Let's have a look at race number 4 now. This is a handicap at the 89 level. It's run over 1,800 metres. And in the market, from Betway's perspective, favourite is number 8, Shoefella, at 7-2. 6, Twatwa Cut is 5-1. 1, African Dusk is 6-1. And number 4, Kaimai is trading at 7-1, 12-1, and better about the others. Just with regards to this particular event around comments from Hollywood Bets trainers in the race, they've got 2 of them, Afropolitan and Gareth Frenzel says that this horse has had a 27-week break. They've done everything they can to get the horse ready, but may well need the run, won't disgrace himself and will bring him on nicely. And Mike DeCocker says, Twa Cut. It's a competitive field, but his preparation for the race has gone well. We're hoping to see him jump on terms, and if he does that, he should go close to winning. Now, top of the board, Shoefella, who's been in a galloping mood recently, Gary John. The handicapper's catching up, or not? Or you're not worried?
Clyde, I definitely think this horse has stepped up in class, but just watching its last 2 replays, I feel that the horse could have won by further. It won with a ton in hand, and the run before its last, the penultimate run to that, the way it bombarded its way through. I know it was up against weaker. This horse has come on in my eyes. I also think the extra 200 meters could even suit it better. So in a field like this, I mean, Royal Swan Master does lose lengths at the start. It does have nice form, but I've made Shoefella my best bet in the day. I think it's going to get 4 in a row right. If you're looking for a little bit of value in the race, maybe number 7, Etiquette or KMA. But I'm strong in the camps with Shoefella. I've got Banker in my pick sixes and my jackpots, PAs, bar pots. I want to get the lot here.
Okay, well, let's get the lot. The blinkers have seemingly made all the difference to Shoefella too. Since they put the blinkers on, he hasn't stopped winning. Banker 8 by 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, by 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, by 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, welcome back. Race number 5. Second jackpot. No, it's not. It's is that 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, second jackpot opportunity. Let's get that on. It's a 77 handicap, over 1,700 metres. And let's take a look at where Betway are with the market quickly. You'll just have a look too now with regards to our bottom of the screen. We have our WhatsApp number that you guys can contact us on and join if you're more than welcome. And Betway, as you know, are our official sponsors. Now, the favourite here, Gary John, Mvalelo's 2-1. And there is a comment from the Mike the Cock stable. So let me just pull that up for you quickly, just to hear what they have to say. And he says he ran a good race when third over 1,800 in this course last time. His preparation for the race has gone well. It's a competitive field, but with luck from his awkward draw of 8, he should fight out the finish. I mean, he was in a 91 in his last start. What has he dropped to now? 77. So he drops in class, and he must have a serious claim here. What do you like?
Clyde, I have to agree with you here on Mbalelo and also another horse, Banzai Pipeline. They're both coming off the same form line. I feel both these horses have dropped a big time in class. And also just going back to that last form line, Nocturnal Flight did come out to win on Sunday against quite decent horses. And there were good horses in this field compared to today. Just speaking on Lancia, it did have excuses last time. The saddle slipped back. It moved up like it was going to win the race. Once again, this form line, I don't know if it's in the same class as Banzai Pipeline and Imbalelo. Even a horse like a few dollars more can also pop up. But I think the 3 and the 8 will be fighting it out here.
All right, this is one of the more trickier races on the card now. It's over 1,600 metres. It's a 70 handicap for fillies and mares, so not an easy race. There'll be, as far as I know, no scratchings when we're doing the show this Wednesday morning. Things may change when you watch the show later on this afternoon, but there are 9 of them that should be going to the gate over here. Betway, let's take a look and see what they're betting in terms of this event. Favourites with the Betway market, number 4, Ideal Gift. Daryl Daniels, is good to see him riding some winners. They're top of the boards at 3-1. And Ideal Gift is from the Robbie Hill stable. 3 Way to Burn is the second favourite at 4-1. Number 6, Spring Kiss, is at 11-2. And number 9, the Queen Bee, is at 6-1. They bet 7-1 and better about the others. I found it to be a tricky race, Gary John.
Clyde, yes, I agree with you here. It is a bit of a tricky race. Normally, a fillies and mare field or more, like you normally say. My first choice would be Ideal Gift here. Hey, I had to lean towards it because of the stables in form and the jockeys also riding really well at the moment. I made the Danger Spring Kiss. I do know Ideal Gift does have it held. And my third selection will be Way to Burn. But I really like the swingers here, 4 and 6. Maybe it can pay 4 or 5 rand. I think this is a good bet here. If not, maybe a win bet on Ideal Gift. But I think we'll get through this leg with those 3 horses.
Okay, well, her last start, she was runner-up. In terms of her form, her course and distance, she's been in the money most of the time and the opportunity she's had. And Gary John's recommending 4 Ideal Gift and focus on Sing Spring Kiss as well. Perhaps worth taking the swinger. Okay, race number 7 on the card is over 1,200 out at Hollywood's Bettsgravel on the Poly. They bet 7-2 the field. There's a comment regarding, I just want to pull it up from the Hollywood Bet Syndicate about their runners here, Yanakis and Moya Wala Liga. Well, Gary Rich says Yanakis returns from a 25-week break. The Son of Erupt is doing very well at home and jumps from pole position. The stable are of the opinion that he will need the run and this outing will bring him on for future races. Gareth Van Zyl talks about Moya Wala Liga. His last start is best ignored and was inconvenienced leaving the starting stalls and raced wide around the turn. The Son of Rafif is doing well at home and he has been putting up some good work. With a bit of luck from his awkward draw of 8, he should be involved in the finish. Is it another tricky race, Gary John?
Yes, Clyde. The horses I like are mainly are all nice prices. Just speaking on Voldemort and Winter Waves, if this was a 1,400, I would have definitely had strong preference to these 2 horses. And then my other selection, Mr. Henley. This is course and distance suited to the 1,200. If this horse gets away from them, it might be very hard to peg back. I really like numbers 4, 5, and 6. I'd like to see Winter Waves improve. I'm willing to ignore its last run, but like I said, I don't see much in it between Voldemort and Winter Waves. But I have a slight preference to Mr. Henley. I'm going to be taking the exacta box here, 4, 5, and 6. It should pay money if it arrives, and I see a lot of value in it. And also Moya Yala Liga all the time. If you want to include it. Moya Yala Liga hasn't had the best of luck with draws. So maybe today also from draw 8, it does have numbers 4, and 5 held on its last run, but I still think these horses could reverse the form line on Moya Wala Liga.
Okay, well, both Winter Waves and Mr. Henley get a mild drop in the rating from the handicapper. Perhaps not enough, though, but we'll see how it all plays. Winter Waves in particular doesn't mind the course and distance at all. Gary John recommending boxing exactas 4, 5, and 6. Back with us. Welcome. Nice to have you with us. So here on Betway's Weighted to Win. The last race on the card at Hollywood Bettsgravel. Hopefully you've had a good day. And they bet, in this case, almost 5-1 the field. You've got a horse like 6 Million Voices top of the boards with 2 Vision to Achieve. And the 5 Prankster, all priced up at around that. 5-1, 11-2 thereabouts. 12 Sweet Julia is the next at 11-2. And you can get 8-1 and better about the others. A horse like Hurricane Cat is priced up at the moment at approximately 11 or 12-1. So, competitive race again. There is a comment or two from the trainers of the Hollywood Bets horses. Let me just pull them up for you. One being Ayua Yui, is that from the Garth Puller stable, where he makes reference to number 3 on the card. She's doing well and cracked a good draw of 3. The daughter of Captain of All is fresh in her work and she's showing speed. It's a competitive field with numerous horses having winning chances, and if taking to the poly surface, she's expected to finish in the money. Alison Wright has said that about 12 Sweet Julia, she's holding her form nicely, finished second in her last 2 starts. The stable have opted to fit her with blinkers. She's drawn widest of all at barrier 12, and she will need luck in running to be competitive. All right, Gary John, I know you got a bit of a shrewdie here that's nicely priced. Let's talk about it.
Cloud, yes. My value play for the day is Hurricane Cat. I'm not a fan of backing horses coming out of maidens, but I just feel this horse is going to love the poly once again. It's 1 from the course and distance. I think today it could just get it right in this field. I can definitely see it sneaking into the top 3, if not winning it. There will be a lot of speed on in this race, which might actually suit it. And also, just speaking on a million voices, Ignored's last run over the 1200, the drop to the 1000 with this horse will be a lot better. So put a line through its last run. This horse will be right up there. And also the stable companion I do have respect for here in after. A lot of value in this horse. This horse won 3 in a row at one stage. And once again, Ignored's last run. It is coming off a bit of a layoff. But my first choice here has to be a Hurricane Cat. And I also think that form line's going to be franked with 1 path earlier in the day. So I think have a small little bet, each way bet on Hurricane Cat as my first choice.
Okay, well, at the moment, you can get 5-2 a place, number 1, Hurricane Cat, the first 3, if you're interested in having a bit of a nibble. And that takes care of Hollywood Bets Grable today. Thanks, everybody. This is Betway's Waiter to Win. We're back on Thursday with Daryl Marie to talk about the Vaal.